To our reporter in Graaff-Reinet, Lerato Thipa, who's got more. A very good morning to you, Lerato. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm just reading through a statement from the Democratic Alliance urging President Cyril Ramaphosa to help commercial farmers in Graaff-Reinet. And I'm wondering, Lerato, what kind of assistance would the president give to the farmers?
I think if you see in shot right now, the most urgent need that farmers have is fodder. As you can see in our shot right now, it's early morning, scorching hot, and these farmers every single morning have to go out in their van, as you see in shot, and feed these animals. Normally these animals would feed on the grass and the ferns that are on the ground, but right now, because of the drought, there's nothing on the ground for them to feed. So they're asking the government to give them some type of loans in order to get some fodder and food to keep their productive animals in a productive state. But joining me this morning is a man who has survived 4 droughts in Graaff-Reinet, but still says that in the past 40 years since he's owned a farm, this is the worst drought he has ever seen or experienced as a farmer. Johannes, surviving 4 droughts not easy for a farmer, but you're saying this is the worst drought you've seen in Graaff-Reinet.
Yes, definitely. It's a long-term drought. We've been at it now for nearly 5 years with abnormally low rainfall, as you people can see, and we have to feed all the animals on this farm every day.
When you speak about the financial economic impact that this drought has had on you, how has it affected you financially as farmers?
It means that you have got no money left, and we're in a precarious position where we'll have to start thinking of laying off our staff because of this fact that we haven't got money. And the other thing is central government has allocated money for Eastern Cape farmers, but it doesn't reach them. Especially, I see it with our emerging farmers. They're the hardest hit, really. And I'm sorry to say that the government is failing these people and us as farmers. We produce food for this country, and we generate income in the form of wool exports and maui, but there's no assistance from government at the moment. They're failing us completely.
When you speak of finances, earlier you spoke about having to spend over 25,000 a month just to keep your farm running. When you put into numbers and into digits, how much are we talking a month just to keep the productive animals productive?
Well, it's more than that. This farm is paying over 100,000 rand a month just to keep the productive animals going. And the other thing is, what catches us is that in the old days or in the past, the government used to give us rebates on railage and on transport. And then, but our neighbouring province, the Western Cape, the farmers are getting 17,000 rand to keep them on the farms. The Eastern Cape farmers are getting nothing. Fact.
Johannes, agriculture sector is an economic driver here in the Eastern Cape. With no rain forecasted anytime soon in Graaff-Reinet, what future do you think is there for this farming sector, which is a huge, I think, gem of this Karoo?
I think, well, it's not what I think. I know for a fact that a lot of the farmers are they're destitute and they're going to go out of farming. And where are they going? How is anyone going to replace these people? Are we concerned about our staff? Because they farmed with us for these number of years, and we family, and we have to be honest with one another. If you haven't got money, you haven't got money. That's it. And we all reliant on these animals. What they produce, we live off. And unfortunately, the ordinary farmer, we see our government is squandering money on nonsense things, motor cars that they're riding. Why do they need these expensive cars when they can assist farmers in different spheres? Stop this nonsense. We need assistance. It's a plight that farmers are in. Please, government, come to the party. Where's our agriculture minister? Why isn't he with us? Why isn't he riding into these areas? Don't send the deputy minister. Say, come yourself. Come and look at this. The state president, Mr. Ramaphosa, please stop your nonsense. Come to South Africa. Don't go overseas. Come to this country. Come and look what's going on in this country and with the people on the ground. Thank you.
A desperate plea from a farmer here in Graaff-Reinet, Johannes van Jansveld, just van Jensburg, just really pleading to the government to try and give some type of loan, asking for assistance, because as you can see, the situation here is dire. Animals are dying out in the veld, and the weaker animals that aren't strong enough to withstand this drought are the ones that are badly affected, and ultimately it's affecting the lifeblood of this province, which is the agricultural sector. But for now, let's go back to you in studio.
Well, Lerato, thank you so much for joining.